Fantastic. I think I'm going to save Dave's voice. Actually, it's literally got about 10 words left. Is that right, Dave? So just give me a thumbs up. So I'm going to have the pleasure of giving the introduction tonight. So as many of you know, we're bringing this incredible opportunity to these shores, to the UK. We've had a couple of days where we've been running the webinars and pre-building to our launch date. And Dave reached out to Chad, who's incredibly busy, and asked if I could jump on tonight's special call to really paint the vision and show you guys about what it is we're bringing over to this marketplace. And gives me great pleasure to introduce a good friend of mine that I've known for about a decade now, I think, Chad. Time flies. Really good friends. Worked previously in another company a long time ago. Very respected leader in the industry. And it's absolutely blowing it up with World and done an incredible launch in the USA just 6 weeks ago. And like I've been saying on the webinars, it's like having a crystal ball because we know what's coming because it's already been done in Asia. They did the exact same thing in the USA. And we have the chance, this team, to work directly with these guys and repeat that system, that duplication process, to have the same type of launch here in the UK. So it gives me a great pleasure to hand over to double President Millionaire, Mr. Chad Chong. Chad, over to you.
Thank you so much, guys. Welcome on this launch tonight, guys. This is a very important date. I mean, for you guys, it's Monday, right? So it's Monday, November 28th. Just mark that down in your calendar. For myself and my wife, we started this journey in July. So it has been a very short journey that we started, but the results has been phenomenal. So for all the guests on tonight, hey, guys, congratulations on being on this call. I'm not going to take a lot of your time. It doesn't matter really much about what I've done in the past. I live in the present and I'm built for the future. And I'm sure all of you are looking for a better future. So I'm just going to give you some information tonight. Whatever you do with the information is totally up to you. But if you look at the caliber of people we're on tonight, like we know with Peter and Dave, and obviously with Gaz, Graham, Jason, Paul, Declan, and Emma, and all those leaders that we have on here tonight, they are here for a reason. And they've done their homework. They've done their due diligence. And tonight, with the information that I have for you tonight, you're going to see. Whether you do this or not, it's okay. But just know that on the 28th of November, you're going to look back and say, you know what, I was there with those guys when they decided to turn this on. And for you who know some of the leaders on this call tonight, you know, there's a reason why they are moving on, or I don't want to use the word giving up what they are at, because there's greater and bigger things that's coming around the corner. So I want to share with you an amazing company called World Global Network. I've known this company now for, you know, a very few short months. And what I'm excited to share with everyone is that I've never, ever seen anything like this ever before in my life, right? They're a technology company. Their motto is life sensing technology. They just came out with an incredible new video, which you guys can check out later. But I follow very simple principles in life to be successful. And all of you here who's watching, you follow the same principles that you may or may not know. One of my principles is find someone who has what you want and do what they do. Very simple. Like this gentleman here, Mr. Bill Gates, he's very successful. He says, the secret of success in business is in detecting where the world will go and get there first. Very, very simple. So for example, before smartphone came out, you had those old Ericsson. Guys, remember Ericssons and the Nokias where you play the snake game and all that? Those phones weren't that smart. But if you knew smartphone was coming out and you had the ability to partner in those companies to launch the smartphone, you won't be on this call with me right now. What I'm going to show you tonight is the replacement of a smartphone. And you'll be like, what? The smartphone is going to be replaced? Absolutely. You may be saying, no way. There's no way a smartphone can be replaced. Why? Because all of you on this call right now, some of you, and I'm not going to name names, I'm looking at some faces right now, but some of you, you guys go, when you wake up, you roll over your bed and you look at your smartphone even before you brush your teeth, right? This is what the world has come about. Technology has changed our lives. Technology has kind of changed the way we do things. Our thumbs are like this now. Why we don't use our thumbs the way we used to use our thumbs now? Why? Because now people are texting and doing all that kind of stuff. Technology is literally changing the world. If I can tell you the next level of technology that's coming out that's going to change the world. Are you interested? If the answer is yes, you're in the right place. If I said, if you knew where iPhone's going to be, if you knew where Fitbit's going to be, and you knew it before they were there, would you have partnered with them? The answer is obviously yes. Well, I want to share with you what the experts are saying about wearable technology. This is what the experts are saying. Wall Street Journal is showing the trend. 3 years ago, 8 million devices were sold. This year, over 110 million. For the last 3 years, it jumped from 8 million to 110. And guess what, guys? It's a technology that nobody has. So it's not like, hey, here's a Gen 1 phone, here's a Gen 2 phone, but everybody has Gen 1. What we're saying is there's a new technology, a category-creating technology that is infecting, and I use the word infecting our society, is because people are going to be wearing it and people are going to be relying on, as you are relying on your smartphone right now. Forbes magazine say how wearable tech will be a $34 billion market in 3 years' time. And Time magazine says how wearable technology will change your life whether you like it or not. And Business Insider, they're the one that said it. The end of the smartphone era is coming. Is that crazy to believe? Well, it's not crazy if you see what we have here. We have one of the most advanced wearable techs. Why are we going to wristband? Because if you look at the research in the middle, in 2020, there's all the sales, but the number one market, guys, is wristbands. And I'm going to show you a 90-second commercial right now. This 90-second commercial is what is exploding in the world right now. And this is the world's first. We have no competitors. We have no one close to this product. So everyone right now, if you are an entrepreneur, if you're a business-minded person, I would ask you to pay full attention for the next 90 seconds.
Introducing Hilo, the world's first health and lifestyle oracle, a real-time health monitoring device unlike any other wearable device on the planet. Hilo can monitor the most important measurements, including heart rate, blood pressure, breath rate, daily steps, calories burned, and Hilo can even perform an EKG. Hilo can also sense your mood if you're excited or even if you're fatigued. Paired with the latest smartphone application, you can now track the health and well-being of your loved ones. Imagine being able to monitor your aging parents even if you're thousands of miles away, or getting an alert if your spouse's blood pressure is too high. Hilo not only monitors your important measurements, but it produces a daily, weekly, and monthly health report that you can provide to your trainer or physician. In the near future, Hilo will be able to monitor blood sugar levels, alcohol levels in our blood, oxygen levels, temperature, and even keep disease-delivering mosquitoes away. But Hilo is more than the world's most advanced health monitoring device. Hilo can also alert you if your loved ones are in danger. Unfortunately, more and more women and children go missing each day, according to the FBI. With Hilo, a child walking home from school can now press the panic button twice, and his or her Hilo guardians can be sent an emergency alert via text, notifying their guardians that they need help. And what's amazing is that the guardians will get the exact GPS location of their loved one. Let's take a look at another scenario. What if you're taking a walk around your neighborhood and you sense danger lurking? Having that peace of mind to simply alert your loved ones can be a lifesaver. Now that you've seen the power of this revolutionary product, I'm positive you're ready to order one for you and your family members. However, Hilo is not found in stores. Hilo can only be purchased online. So click on the Buy It Now link or fill out our form to get more information about the Hilo right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, that video says it all. It's unbelievable that what you're watching is something that has no competitors, but it's something that everybody in their right mind deem necessary, right? Why do I say that? Because all of us has someone that we love and someone that loves us, all of us, right? And don't you want to know in advance if there's something up with them, right? What this product is a game changer in healthcare. Why? Because in the past, how do you know when something is up? When it's too late. How would you like someone or something to predict where something can go wrong and you'll go into the hospital, go to your doctors to get a checkup based on some vital signs feedback that you get? So this is the Hilo, the most advanced wearable technology in the world right now. What it does, I show you. Blood pressure, heart rate, EKG, sleep quality, breath rate, emotions, so on and so forth. But what I love about this product is that the main thing is the main thing. What I mean about that, there's so many companies in this space called direct sales and network marketing, but their main thing does not adapt to changes. Their main thing is the main thing for a very long time. So it could be a pill, potion, juice, lotion, whatever it is, but that's the main thing. The thing about our product is it's always changing. It's always evolving with technology. For example, iPhone 1 came out with iPhone 1. But today, are you still buying iPhone 1? No, now you're buying iPhone 7. It's always changing 8 to 12 months for the better. And that's the thing I love about it. But I want to talk about some of the technologies that's coming out. What we have so far, it is already amazing. But think about what's coming out. Glucose reading. Guys, there is over 500 million people in the world right now that are dependent on their glucose reading. Now, get this. Go ask those guys, would you rather get pricked on a daily basis to get your glucose reading, or would you want a non-invasive way through a device like the Hilo to give you your glucose reading? Guess what they're going to say? Non-invasive. If 1 in 100 people say yes to that, there is over $1.6 billion of revenue that year. The great thing about this company is that we share the revenue. We share the revenue with you. We share the revenue with the people who's promoting and building this business. Alcohol readings coming out, blood alcohol level. Just imagine, wouldn't you like to know if your kids or the people that you love are out there maybe having a drink after dinner, and the Hilo will tell that person, hey, you know what, you're over the limit. That person will make a decision to not drive, hopefully not drive, and take a taxi home. And that one decision itself will make the Hilo worth it. And there's so many other components to it. Now, being able to monitor your loved ones and being alerted when your loved one's range is unsafe. For example, we have a thing called the Guardian. The Guardian will look at the readings, and when the readings are dangerous, you will get alerted, and the people you love will get alerted that you are in a dangerous range. The next thing, we have WeCare. WeCare has the ability at any given time to go into the app to see the vital signs of people that you love. So imagine you have kids or you have your parents, and you open up and you check out your dad or you check out your daughter or son, and you see that they're sad. Emotionally, they have low emotions. Their fatigue is low. They're not happy. Wouldn't it be good for you to find out and give them a call and say, hey, honey, or hey, dad, hey, daughter, is everything okay? What is up? That little thing, information that you got for the Hilo and make you that call could be a life-saving phone call. And you know what? Once you do that call, people will be dependent on this Hilo. Why? Because it's giving you information that you couldn't find prior to that. Now, let me ask you a question. How do you know when you're going to have a heart attack? The answer is when it's too late. Wouldn't you like indicators? Wouldn't you like monitors to tell you, you know what? Things are not looking good. Go in for a checkup. That is what the Hilo is. Not only that, guys, it also has a panic button to protect you. What is a panic button? At any given time, when you press this button twice and your phone and the Hilo is connected to your phone, a SMS and an email will be sent out to the people on your list to say that, hey, Chad and Tita, or not Chad and Tita, like, hey, if it was me, I pressed it. Chad has pressed the panic button. Please find out where he is. So, guys, that one feature alone is a lifesaver. Also, we got enhancing stone, health enhancing stone, germanium Himalayan salt. If you go Google it, there are so much testimonials on it. Is unbelievable. But if you look at the scientific results on the right, under this infrared, without the Hilo, normal blood circulation. With the Hilo, after 10 minutes, increased 20%. With the Hilo, after 13 minutes, increased by 85%. Isn't that phenomenal? Look at these pictures, guys. Think about your family being now connected and you being able to be alerted if there's anything up. It's called peace of mind. What is the value of peace of mind is invaluable. It's unbelievable. On the top left-hand corner is the Prime Minister of Thailand, the former Prime Minister. He might not be doing the business, but he sees the value in the product, guys. For the first time I've seen in this industry, I've been in this industry now for 18 years, I see a true product-driven opportunity. On the right, you see a gentleman within the first week of the Hilo coming out this year. He did an ECG, and it said that his ECG was abnormal. Because of what the Hilo said, he went into the hospital, and he got the medical devices. Remember, this is not a medical device. This is a monitor What the monitor told him was his ECG was abnormal. He went to the hospital with a medical device to see what the truth is, and the truth was the same. So straight away, he was admitted to the ER operation. He was in the operation in the hospital for 3 days. And after 3 days, he was let out. Now, you go ask this gentleman, was the Hilo worth it? He will say absolutely. Why? Because if he didn't know that it was abnormal, guess what? It may be too late before he found out. And that's a great thing about what we have here in the Hilo. So what competitors do we have outside, guys? None. And if you look at a Fitbit and the Garmin's and the Apple Watches, they don't do what we do, right? They do steps, calories, sleep. We do a lot more. We do those functions, the healthcare function, which is, guys, which is priceless. So we are not the cheapest product. We are not the most expensive product. We are priced right in the marketplace. But if you look at the price compared to value, it's unbelievable. Guys, the future is extremely bright. Why? If you look at, there's two companies there, Quality and Toshiba. Quality is a manufacturing company, a top 100 manufacturing company in Asia. They saw what Wool was doing, and they partnered with us. And all it means, guys, is that we have a 3 million devices a month capability. All I'm going to tell you is that if we reach 3 million a month, we're doing over $3 billion worth of revenue. So guess what? It's good to have a big capacity of volume of product available to us than a small one. And in this industry of direct sales and network marketing, most companies have a very small pipeline of production, but here we don't. We have massive. Toshiba, guys, Toshiba is a $50 billion corporation. Toshiba is 140 years old. If they're going to put their name with any company, they do their research. Why? They have a huge reputation, and their reputation could be damaged if they make the wrong moves. Look at this move they did. They partnered with World Global Network on the Japanese stock exchange and in the US stock exchange. Look at the press releases they came out with. Look at the titles. WRMT, first to use Toshiba's app Lite for blood pressure and ECG as part of its next generation smart wearable device, the Hilo. Look at the bottom one. Toshiba's application processor drives next generation smart wearable device from World Media and Technology, guys. That press release says 1 billion messages. Why? Because I've never in my 18 years see a major corporation. I see little companies and celebrities, but I've never seen a major corporation that's worth $50 billion endorse and back up a direct sales and network marketing company. Why? Because they just don't. Why did they do it with World Global Network? Because we're unique. We are very special in this marketplace, and that's why we're driving and growing so fast right now. For example, January this year, in a couple of months, in Las Vegas, there is the CES show. What does CES stand for? Consumer Electronics Show, which is the main show to go to in the world of electronics, right? All the big players are there. Guess what? Toshiba's there, and they're going to showcase the Hilo. Guys, do you understand what that means? It means that we have a product in network marketing that is being promoted to the mass markets. You know what? Every company says that, but you don't see a mass market company promoting that. Here, we really have a product that is going to be accepted by the mass market. Now, why are other products not penetrated in the mass market? Because it just costs too much, right? It could be a pill, could be a potion, could be a lotion, could be a shake, whatever it is. The reason why it cannot penetrate the mass market is because of the price point. You and I know that most products in this industry cost more than what you can buy outside. That's the game changer here in World Global Network. Our Hilo is technology, and its price lower than most of our competitors out there, which is phenomenal. Thanks to this amazing gentleman, Mr. Fabio Galdi. He's the CEO. He's a tech guy. He's one of the first guys to bring in internet to Europe, one of the first guys to do voice over IP in Europe, one of the first guys to create a touchscreen computer in the world. He made his money by bringing a container into Asia, filling up with technology products, and bringing it to Italy and selling them. But because he loved this industry of direct sales network marketing, how it can directly change people's lives, it can affect everybody's lives on here for the better, he decided to choose this avenue. So thank you, Mr. Fabio, for choosing this avenue. This company is 5 years old. And in the last 5 years, guys, we've been given the title of Ambassador of Network Marketing for 2016. There's thousands upon thousands of companies in this industry. and only 20 of them has a AAA rating. And guess what, guys? We are one of the 20s. We're ranked number 77 in the world out of thousands upon thousands. Our CEO, Mr. Fabio Galdi, has ranked top CEO 2 years in a row. And in the top 200 earners in the world, ladies and gentlemen, there's 10 in the top 200. 8 of the 10, ladies and gentlemen, has never ever done this industry or have literally very little to no experience in this industry. So you found a company at the right time in the right place, and you may say, I haven't heard of this company. Why? Because in the last 5 years, they've been building only in North Africa and North Europe. That's it. Nowhere else. So throughout the rest of the United Kingdom, throughout the rest of Europe, throughout Asia, throughout all North America, nobody knows about this company, which is by far a publicly listed company. We've been so under the radar that now we're above the radar, and you caught it at the right time. Our share price in March this year was 40 cents, and today is over $3, ladies and gentlemen. It's unbelievable. So it's going in the right direction. You know, our goal is to do $1 billion by 2018. I think we're going to get it even earlier than that, and to do $2 billion by 2020 in the next 3 years. So think about it. We're at 157 million last year, and we're going to go to 2 billion. From here to here, ladies and gentlemen, you're right at the beginning. That's called massive momentum going your way, which I'm extremely excited about. Here's our global offices around the world, ladies and gentlemen. These are corporate offices. It's not distributed offices. We have one, actually I have 2 in Vietnam and Thailand. It's a new model for the company. But you can do businesses not in just these countries that you see, these 15 offices. You can actually do business in over 195 countries around the world. This is how amazing this product is. I guarantee you have friends outside of where you live right now, and the chances of them being able to have this life-saving device, this life-saving monitor called Hilo is very high. How you show them the 2-minute video, and they want it. It's technology that simple. The global master distributor is Nat and Chanita Puranaputra. I know them really well. How do I know them really well? They're actually my wife's parents. That's how I know them. If you can't beat them, marry into the family, right? I'm just joking. But Nat and Chania are phenomenal. They are legends in this industry. They are actually on the list of all-time earners in this industry. They've been in the industry over 30 years. They've helped tremendous amount of people become successful. Actually, right now in the top 200 list, they have 8 people that they helped, actually 9 people that have helped that is in 9 different companies. Why? Because they're very good at what they do, and they can help people gain success that never had success before. And they just joined this company in March, in April. On April 17, they joined this company, and from April 17 to April 24th, in 7 days, the first 7 days, they hit the highest level in this company. Prior to us coming on board, it took the average person 2 to 3 to 4 years to become what we call a president millionaire. Nat and Chania came in and broke the record by doing it in the first 7 days. And then the team and I came in, and we did it within 2 months of building the business. We're 4 months into business, and last week, we just hit a rank called double president millionaire. What does that mean? It means we did $2 million worth of sales in a period, and most periods are 7 days. What have that done? It had propelled us in the rankings in the world. Nat and Chanita wasn't on this list in March, in April, in May. They got on the list in June at a higher level, and in November, they jumped to 14. My wife and I, we jumped to number 38 in the world in 4 months of building this business. Guys, this is to show you how fast this is growing. The thing about what I'm showing you before you is that we just started. It is crazy. I know for sure that you have a very high chance of being on this list, if this is what you want, to be on this by following the simple system that we have here in World Global Network. This is phenomenal that in a short period of time, we have so many people that's jumping on this list in terms of the earnings. Why? Because we have such a tremendous product. It's a product-driven opportunity. How were we able to choose? A lot of people ask us, why choose World Global Network? We have 7 key components that we follow. Let's go through them. Number 1, the company has to be 5 years old, doing over 150 million. If you're going to go into any opportunity, make sure it's over 5 years old, doing over 150 million. Guess what? World Global Network, 5 years old, 157 million. Check, check. The products has to be unique. Well, guess what? Hilo, no competitors. Unique, check. Trend, it has to be with the trend. Wall Street Journal showed you wearable technology is the trend. Check. Timing, guys, this is the first launch in the UK for World Global Network through our organization, which is the biggest organization in the company. And we have a strategy that we're going to put in place together to get you guys to the top, to get you guys to be at the beginning of the massive launch that we're getting through UK. So timing is perfect. Next, the team. You're part of the biggest team in World Global Network. You're working with Nat and Tanita, who's a global master distributor. You're working with myself and Natita, who is the second highest ranked paid in the company, #1 in North America. We are dedicated to your success. We've already decided that in 2017, we're going to spend 50% of our time in the US, 35% of the time in Europe, and 15% of the time in Asia. So we're going to spend a lot of time with you guys growing in Europe. And we're looking for the leaders to work with it. So you're part of the best team. Management, we work with the management really closely. And guys, the comp plan, this is so simple. I'm going to go through the comp plan, and you're going to see how simple it is, ladies and gentlemen. We have 2 different comp plans, a blue comp plan and a red comp plan. The blue comp plan is for US, Canada, and Europe. The red comp plan is for the rest of the world. So if you don't know where you are, guys, just follow the blue. If you know where you are, if you're in US, Canada, and Europe, you're the blue. If not, you're red. This is how simple it is, guys. There are 3 steps. Step 1 is to become a team member. How do you become a team member? You pick a pack, guys. So step 1, pick a pack. There's 2 packs to choose from. A partner pack works out to be $320 per kilo, or an executive pack that works out to be $250 per kilo. So let me ask you a question. Would you rather pay $320 for the kilo, or would you rather pay $250? Guess what? Everybody says $250. Now, the next thing is, what's the purpose of the kilo? The purpose of the kilo is to share and to monitor the people that you love. Guess what? Everyone has people they love. So why would you buy something at $320 instead of $250? And with the $250, you can share the kilo with the people you love. So at the executive pack, you get 5 kilos, about $250 per kilo, which is a huge savings for you. But from a business standpoint, the partner pack only allows you to have 1 business center, which makes you can earn up $200,000 per week. But the executive pack gives you 3 business centers. Now, here is a huge difference. If you're going to do the work, do you want to get paid 3 times less? The answer is no. So this is the reason why everybody gets executive pack. Why? Because it's cheaper for Hilo and you can earn 3 times more. And we go to the extent of saying, hey, the partner pack is what we call the selfish pack, and the executive pack is what we call the family pack. So are you a selfish person, or are you part of the family person? It's just a joke. So anyway, so step 1 is pick a pack, really simple, executive pack. Step 2 is to bring 2. Now, when you become an executive pack, guys, it's so much simple to explain to people how to become an executive pack. So let's say you bring an executive pack on the left team and an executive pack on the right team. In this business, ladies and gentlemen, it's really simple. You are required to build 2 teams or 2 sales forces. We call one the left team and one the right team. You can call it the A team or the B team, or you can call it the 1 team and the 2 team, or whatever you call it. We're building 2 sales force. But before you start this 2 sales force, you need to start it with 2 people. So when you bring 1 on the left at executive, 1 on the right at executive, guess what? You are at 20% for life. You never ever need to requalify. You're never going to lose it. All you got to do is bring in 1 executive pack on the left and 1 executive pack on the right. And you can do it anytime. You can do one this week and next one in 6 months. It doesn't have to be within a period. And our period are generally a 7-day period. You don't need to do it within 7 days. It can be accumulated over the period of time. And the next question be, what happens if I don't bring executive pack? Well, this is what happened. You probably didn't come in executive pack. You're taking the slow path. So if you take the slow path, then what you need to do is accumulate 450 points, which means, hey, you got to bring in 5 personal packs on the left, personally on the left, and 5 on the right. Is it easier to bring in 10 people or 2? Obviously, the answer is 2. And you got to lead the way by picking the right pack, which is the executive pack. People don't do what you do. People don't do what you say. They do what you do. So coming in at the executive pack makes you fast track your success in World Global Network. So guys, step 1 is to pick a pack, executive. Step 2 is to bring 2. And step 3 is now to help your people that you brought in, help them build their left and right team, so they can bring in 2. So guys, once again, step 1, pick a pack. Step 2, bring 2. And step 3, help the 2 bring 2. And now you're known as a team developer. Guys, team developer is the basic fundamental of this business. The person who creates the most team developers in this company wins. As simple as that. The person who brings in the most team developers in this company wins. What happened when you become a team developer? Now you get recognized as ranks. Prior to a team developer, you don't get any ranks like diamond, double diamond, and so on and so forth. You only do that once you become a team developer. That's how important being a team developer is. Once you're a team developer, you also get matching. Matching is up to 10% for 10 generations on people's checks. So you brought me into business, whatever my check is, you get 10%, which is phenomenal. And obviously, we got the other pools like Millionaire Pool, Car Bonus, Luxury Bonus, and Millionaire Club, and so on and so forth. So guys, those are the 3 steps. When you complete those 3 steps, you are done with the structure. Everything else now is creating the volume to hit rank. So complete the structure requirement, then everything else is based on volume you bring in. My wife and I, we double President Millionaire at the top of the ranking over there, and we did it in such a short period of time. Why? Because it's a very hot and sexy product, ladies and gentlemen. But what I'm so excited to share with you is what we call a loyalty membership. Guys, in most other companies, you buy a product, juice, pill, shake, whatever it is, and every month you buy more of the same product that you don't need. That's one of the reasons why the FTC in the US is cracking down on all these companies and hitting them hard. World Global Network is one of the most compliant, if not the most compliant, FTC regulation company in the US, in the world right now. Why? Because you come in with the halo for yourself and for the people you love, and after that you jump on an optional membership if you want. But I'm going to show you something. If I can show you a membership that gives you way more than you put in, why would you stop? What do you get? They give you 10 different things, right? Number one is gives you the ability to earn commission and keep sales. Now, if you're on the red plan, which is outside of UK, outside of Europe, outside of US, and outside of Canada, you just need the loyalty membership. But because we are FTC compliant, you guys in Europe and UK, you need the loyalty membership as a strategy, and you need one person within 30 days of being on a loyalty membership. Very simple. How do you get it? Show them the video. Let them try the product, and you'll get the person. And if you see what the loyalty membership gives, they're not going to say no. So one person loyalty, and you yourself on the loyalty, you get to earn commission. If you're on a loyalty membership, guess what? We will even give you extra 1% commission. So whatever you make throughout the year, we put 1% every single week in a little kitty bank, piggy bank. And at the end of 12 months of being a loyal member, we crack open the piggy bank and everything goes to you. So guess what, guys? Every month of being a loyalty member, your piggy bank grows and grows and grows. If you stop for 1 month, that piggy bank goes to nothing. But at the end of 12 months of being a member, that piggy bank opens and whatever's in it, it's yours. Guess what? $59 in that piggy bank times 12 is $700. If you're building this business, getting $700 in that piggy bank is very simple. But we give you a lot more. We give you 5 Hilo app professionals. When you download the app on your Android or Google phone or Android or Apple phone, it's the free version. The free version has limited access. Most people will upgrade to the Pro version. The Pro version is $12 per Hilo. Or if you come in as a loyalty membership, you get 5 Pro versions, part of the loyalty. What is 5 times 12 is $60. Guess what? You're paying $59. You have a discount. You come in with an executive pack, 5 Hilos. You come in with a loyalty membership straight away, 5 Pro plans. Guess what? Boom. Now you have 5 people that has fully functional on 1 membership. Not 5, but 1 membership. So is it worth it? Absolutely, plus that 1%. On top of that, if you're a member for 12 months in a row, we give you a free Hilo. Whatever the latest Hilo is, you get it for free. If you look at a picture over there, the top picture is our next generation Hilos that's coming out in the next few years, and the bottom version is a current. Guess what? You get it for free for becoming a member. After 12 months, the first 12 months and every subsequent 12 months, we also give you the latest phone. You do not need to buy one of our phones to get one. As long as you're a member for 12 months, we give you a phone, the latest phone. We give you the latest Hilo. We give you 1% extra. We give you all the Hilos on Pro plan. That is phenomenal. We give you also a protection plan, which means you break the phone or the Hilo, we get you a brand new one for free. No questions asked. Also, we give you a webinar system. We give you a cloud storage system, which is phenomenal. All the value, guys, is over $1,300, and all you're paying is $700. Let me ask you a question. Who in their right mind will give up $700 to get over $1,300 worth of value? Nobody. But if you look at this last one, guys, for every single person that you bring in with the loyalty membership, this is how you're going to get paid. you get 30 points for every $59. That 30 points go into the structure of the compensation plan. If it's on your team volume commission, you get 20% of 30, which is $6 to you. Like every other company, their monthlies go into the structure. That's it. World Global Network is the first time I've seen in my 18 years in this industry. They revolutionize how the compensation works. Not only are they going to give you 30 points into the structure, they're going to give you a $6 fast start, which is 10% of $59 every single month, guys. I've never seen a company double dip on a monthly. Normally, when someone first joined, they give you a fast start at the beginning. In World Global Network, they give you a fast start every single time someone pays money. For example, you sign me up, I'm a member, you get $6 for the structure, you get $6 for a fast start. That is $12 into $59, unbelievable ratio. Let's say I decide to buy a phone for my friend. I pay, let's say, $600 for the phone. Guess what? There's 300 points that go into the structure, plus you get a 10%, you get $60 fast start. Every time I put out something, you get 10% fast start every single time. And also there's points that go in the structure where you get paid out at 20%. Guys, this is a revolution in the industry. I've never ever seen this before. And if you do the numbers right, that's the reason why everyone's flocking over to World Global Network. Guys, simple and lucrative. 3 steps. Step 1, pick a pack, executive, obviously. Step 2, bring in 2. Step 3, help the 2 bring in 2, and you are done. Next, open 195 countries, ladies and gentlemen. No joining fee. There's no joining fee, no annual fee, none of those like every other company. All you do is buy the Hilo and you're a member. That's it. No requalification. You do it one time. One of the challenges in this industry is at the end of the pay period, people going crazy trying to qualify. Guys, do your structure once and never ever have to worry about it. The next thing is just getting the volume and getting paid in proportion to the volume bring in. There are 0 chargebacks on subscriptions. If you know what this means, you're going to be saying hallelujah. If you don't know what this means, guess what? Get someone else to say hallelujah and explain to you why. No monthly shipping charge, guys. You pay shipping one time, and after that, it's your subscription. That's going to save you a lot of money. That whole deal is so sweet. And guys, if you want to have a nice lifestyle, you join the right company. I refuse to work 50 weeks of the year to get 2 weeks off. I refuse to do that. Tell me, how many entrepreneurs, how many multimillionaires you know choose to do 50 weeks a year to get 2 weeks off? None. Okay, I'm talking about people with time freedom. Okay, none. What we're going to do right now, guys, if you hit the rank of diamond, a diamond is just 20 people left or right. That's it. Within a period, 7 days, 20 left and right to seize this, you're a diamond. Do that 4 separate weeks before Christmas, you get to go to Dubai. Or become a double diamond one time plus becoming a diamond another time. So a double diamond plus diamond, you get to go to Dubai. Or becoming a grand diamond, which is 30,000 volume. Become a grand diamond once. Become a grand diamond once, and you get to go to Dubai. I guarantee you, once you go to Dubai, you see how this company treats their leaders. You will fall in love with the company even more. And you're going to come back in 2017 and just rock the stage and become extremely successful. Next, in May, we're going to have our international convention in Bangkok. Guys, make sure you plan to be there because we're going to have 10,000 people. You're going to have such huge crowds over there. And you're going to see the lifestyle that we have. So if you like lifestyle, I'm going to show you a snippet of the lifestyle we have here in World Global Network with the next 60-second video. Guys, really believe this in what I'm showing you and watch this with your own eyes. Guys, can you imagine yourself in that picture? Can you imagine yourself in that lifestyle? Obviously, the answer is yes. In a short period of time, guys, our family in World Global Network, we have created over 150 diamonds. A diamond, qualified diamond for the month makes $15,000 minimum. You know, everyone's results can be different, but I guarantee you that if you're a diamond in a period, qualified for 4 periods in that month as a diamond, you make a minimum of $15,000. It's impossible that you don't. We've created over 150 diamonds in such a short period of time. Why? Because of one thing we call strategy. One thing we call strategy has created success stories all around the world, except for UK. Why? Because we are launching UK right now, and I guarantee you that in the UK and the surrounding countries, you're going to be spotlighted in 2017 as breaking some crazy records. As you see before there, I have a young lady on the bottom right called Kun Miu. If you look on the bottom right and middle right, she's 22 years old. Never ever done this industry ever before. And she signed up 76 people in a month through Facebook that she's never met before. Why? Because the product is just that hot and that sexy. She made over $20,000 in her first month doing the business. Why? Because she's able to follow leadership. The only way you can follow leadership, if you know that the leadership has created success, you are in a very special place right now because there's already success before you all around the world, except where you are in UK and the surrounding areas. So we're going to follow a very simple strategy. But to recap, no competitors, no joining fee, no requalification needed, no chargebacks on monthly, no shipping charges, category creator, 195 countries we open in, 21% binary, over $600,000 weekly maximum, check match to 10 generations, diamond trips and car bonuses, USA publicly listed company, unbelievable retention, guys. But this is the strategy I want to share with you. It is very important to get a position. Now, I know you guys are saying yes to this anyway. If you get your position first, and obviously we'll talk to the leadership, guys, do not put in any applications right now because I'm going to share with you our strategy. This strategy is only for the people that's on here right now. And I'll tell you why. We're going to have that strategy. 1, 2, and 3 going to join. If you make the decision, number 2 comes, well, you get the benefit. If you say, let me think about it, they're going to join, you're going to miss out. Very simple about positioning. But I'm going to go one step further. I don't do this in regular presentations, but I'm going to do it today. See, before we go in, cnworldgn.com is where you download this presentation. cnworldgn.com, where you download the presentation. You can subscribe to our mailing list to stay ahead of everything. But what I'm going to do right now, guys, is give you some strategy for the UK. I want to look at everybody in the eyes. There's 65 of you. Hey, everybody. But I want to tell you why we are so successful is because of one thing called strategy. Right? I'm going to talk about a few things right now. See, when I ask someone, if I say to you, hey, let's have a competition, let's go chop down this tree right now. Let's go chop down this tree. I'll give you 5 days to chop down this tree. The majority of people will start chopping from day one. What me and my wife does is we sharpen our axe for 4 days, and we use 1 day's of energy to chop down the tree, while most people will spend 5 days chopping it down. Strategy is what makes the difference. World Global Network, prior to us coming on board, they've never, ever had a present millionaire in less than 2 years. Took 2, 3, or 4 years. We did it in 7 days. I personally created one in 3 weeks. Guys, why? It's strategy. All of you here are basically from the UK. Stories sell, facts tell. The goal right now is to create the biggest story coming out of the United Kingdom. That is the goal. How do we create it? We are in connection with all the publications. Don't worry about that. But as a goal, we're going to start application, people going in on Tuesday. Not this Tuesday, not tomorrow, Tuesday the 29th, but next Tuesday, Tuesday the 6th. Is Tuesday the 6th, guys? If it's Tuesday the 6th, not your head. So I don't have it. So Tuesday the 6th. As a team, guys, you guys right now, this 65 people are part of the inner circle of what we're going to do in the UK. On the 6th of December, as a team, we're going to go in together. And we're going to create the biggest first cycle volume in world history, in the United Kingdom history, that we can say, guys, World Global Network has hit the UK or Europe, whatever you're going to say, and they did X amount of sales in their first week, and what's going to happen. That's going to be the biggest story since sliced bread, since Foster's from Australia going to UK. It's going to be so big that people around there is just going to be like, hey, calling you guys up and saying, what is going on? It is the strategy, guys. Now, the next thing I want to share with you is, obviously, we're going to put everybody in on December the 6th. The next thing I'm going to share with you is one of the reasons why guys are going so big is that when you join, the positions that's closest to you is prime real estate. You got to understand that. All of you who are successful in network marketing right now, if you had the ability to go back to where you did your biggest success, and I said to you, would you have loved to have some of those positions close to you, those prime real estate? Would you like to have the ability to have those positions to give it as leverage as you move forward? Every single one of you right here will say yes. So this is not for everyone. Guys, once again, I'm going to repeat, this is not for everyone. If you have the capability, think about it. If you don't even think about it. What I'm going to suggest to you is have some positions that you buy to hold volume as leverage moving forward. It's only up to you. I've a lot of people doing that. Why? Because they know where this business is going. You have more evidence of success in World Global Network now than when we started 4 months ago. And everyone, including myself, is kicking ourselves to make sure that why didn't we have leverage of positions before? But because we're starting correctly now, all of you have that option. Once again, do not do this. Do not stretch yourself. But if you have the capability, have some extra positions so you can use it as leverage moving forward. We'll talk more about it offline for those people who's interested. But here's the goal, guys. Here's the game plan to create that. Now, another thing, partner pack and executive pack. Up to you what you choose. But who's going to want to get paid less and pay more for the product? If you pay $320 per kilo, you're going to earn less. If you pay $250 per kilo, you're going to earn more. Totally up to you what you're going to do. But here's the key. Inventory is your friend. You might find a pie shop in the UK, and I like to say pie because in the US, they don't know what a pie is. A pie shop in the UK that could be the best pie shop in the world. But if they can only create 100 pies a day, they're not going to create a business like those pie shops that's all over the UK selling like, 1 million pies a day. Even though the pies don't taste so good, they make more money. Why? Because they have what we call inventory. So if you have the right inventory, guess what? You can create a better business moving forward. Like I said, totally up to you. It makes sense to become a executive pack. Why? Because you have inventory. Think about it. Come in with 5, let 4 people be your marketing tools. How do they market it? All they do is wear it and show the demo, and it's game over. If you know anyone that wears a Fitbit, all you do is go up to them and say, hey, have you seen the next generation wearable? You go, what next? I just bought this Fitbit. Well, that's the old generation. There's the next generation wearable that's backed up by Toshiba. Show it to me. Show them that 90-second video. Guess what? They go return their Fitbit and then go buy the Hilo from you. So as you can hear it in myself, guys, I'm so excited for the UK. I can't wait to get over there. I know Natina and I will be there in the next 90 days to look all you guys in face-to-face instead of over Zoom. But I want to congratulate all the leaders. Peter and Dave, you guys are phenomenal. You guys are going to break some records. With Gaz and Graham and Jason, Paul and Declan and Emma, guys, we're going to rock this together. We're going to create some stories. Whatever your month goal is in income, I guarantee, work with us, work with the leadership. I can get you that month goal in a week. How can I say that so comfortably? Because I've done it over and over and over again. Why? Because it's extremely simple. It is the hottest thing in the industry right now. And with the leadership that I just mentioned, you have to understand they're giving up something to do this, and it's worth it 100%. So thank you for inviting me on this call tonight, guys. Make sure you follow the strategy. Do not jump the gun, because that's the story you want to create on December the 6th. So I'm going to pass it over to Peter. Hey, thank you guys, Peter and Dave, for inviting me. I'm very excited for every single one of you guys. You guys are a good-looking group over there, and I can't wait to meet all you guys in person.
Thanks so much, Chad. Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, Dave. Fantastic. Thanks for that great presentation, Chad. And like you say, guys, it is totally down to strategy. So get back to the person that invited you to tonight's webinar. If you are a guest on tonight, and again, ask them to tell you what the next step is and how you can get involved. And let's create that big story here in the UK, which, like I said before, what I've been saying on our webinars, we've got a crystal ball here, guys. It's already been done in Asia, improving. It's already been done in the USA, improving. So if you were able to predict the future, what action could you take right now to ensure that you position yourself in front of something that you know is already going to happen? So a fantastic opportunity for everyone to really max this thing out. So one last thing I want to say is right now on this run we're having, we're doing 3 webinars every single day, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and 8:30. Is that right? 8:30. I'm confused now. Yeah, tonight's 8:30. And you can, again, find out the details of that from the person who invited you to here. Doing 3 webinars, you can get your position, invite to the very next webinar, invite to the next webinar, invite to the next webinar. And that's how we're going to grow the momentum. Literally, you could get a guest on at the 12 o'clock webinar. They can be inviting their influencers, people they know, sharp people, open people to that very next webinar. And that's how we can grow exponentially. That's how we can really knock this thing out of the park over the coming week. So we're doing it here for you. Let us do the work for you. You know, you don't have to convince people. You don't have to do it. You just have to call them, let them know you're excited about something. You send them to the website I've created, www.hilo-world.com. That's where we got the short videos. You're going to invite them to the next webinar. Let us do the work for you and explain everything that's going on. And again, they get involved, and that's where the leverage comes from. So thanks so much, Chad, for coming on tonight's call. I know you got a really busy day. I know you're off to pick up your lovely wife from the airport, who's just been out in Thailand. Thanks, Dave, and everyone for coming on. Let's, again, build to the next webinar for tomorrow, 12 o'clock. Get back to the person who invited you tonight, and let's create history, guys. Cheers. Good night.